And welcome back again. Here we are on the 30th of May, ready for this Belgian Cup final, the defining game of this season. Before we go into that, I'll show you how the league finished. So I won by 25 points in the end, only one loss all season. The last game of the season, Kim Kallstrom came back to bite me. He got a couple, and I sold him for 5.5 million. Again, I've done a good bit of business by the look of it. Who went down? Antwerp, who bit of a shock, and Liege. I don't know who's coming up. There's some kind of playoff system. So with that out of the way, let's think about this cup final. I did research the stadium. What's it called again? It's named after the king. I'm gonna get it there. Yeah, the Konig. It means Konig Bodewin Stadium. It's like their Wembley. No team plays there. Just the national team and the national rugby team. I think it's actually Hazel where they rebuilt it. But yeah, so big day out for the lads. Let's pick the team. It's definitely 4-4-1-1. Dion in goal. Adrian and Isaac left back and right back. And Dye's been injured for a while. I'm going to pick him and I think Radoy. Oh no, Radoy suspended. Oh, he's away with the Romanian boys. Oh, they picked their squad in good time. He's away at the Euros squad, so it'll have to be Mexi's. Yep, that's fine. Agahauer, Brozek, who I've put into training as a right midfielder, so hopefully for next season he'll be able to do that. Kerr and Hargreaves behind Nikiri Ferenko, Maxim up top. So the bench, Cherno, Lee Chun-Soo, Kieran Richardson, Mr. Versatile, and a goalie. Richardson's been training well. I didn't give him as many games as I'd hoped because of the development of me signing, where is he, Brozek. But you never know. And Dye can be the skipper. Right, let's crack on. Let's have a look at their team. St. Trudien, classic 4-4-2. This is their danger man, Marijo. I think it's Marijo because he's Brazilian, so he's Portuguese. Mitrovic looks alright. I think they finished mid-table. Yeah, they finished 9th. Right, let's play this in just fast mode so we can relish, hopefully, our first Belgian Cup. If we win, we'll be on the Stellas and the frites and mayonnaise. If we lose, we'll be forced to drink French lager and have ketchup on our chips, like savages. So, nothing's happened yet. They've had more chances, but it's very early days. No, nothing happened for about 10 minutes there. Very quiet. A danger man. Milevski's cut it out. Well done, Adrian. Still no shots on target. Maxim tried an overhead kick by the looks of that. It didn't quite come off. There we go. Lovely. Right, we're taking the lead. Our main man, Maxim, who got the assist. Sergi got the assist. Oof, thought that was 2. A good save was all that separated it from being 2-0 to us. So St. Trudien have got a bit to think about as we go into half time. We've started to put the foot down now. Yeah, alright. I seen Adrian didn't have a good game, but all I saw him do was make a decent interception, so I'm happy with him. Winning his headers. No tackles coming his way. Passing's not great, but yeah, he's fine. Okay. Agahawa. No. Oh, sounds like a bit of a goalmouth scramble. Everyone's still fit. And Dyer's my only booking. He did get booked quite early as well. I might bring him off. He's been sent off before in big games. And Vladimir Sarinsky can do the... You know, I've got faith in him. Oh. Got to be alert right to the end. Do you remember their epic semi-final? They were losing. I think they were 2-0 down, and then 2 late goals from the Brazilian wonder. Oh, he's booked for shoving. I'm just going to get you straight off. Sometimes if they shove and get booked and then they're still kicking off, they're gone. Give Samba a chance. Okay. Hold tight. Getting very close. Oof. Yeah, they've not made many chances still. That was their first shot on target. Agahawa. Oh. Cherno offside. Well, the clock's running down. I've got 1 substitution left. Let's make it now. Agahawa's been out for a while. Let's get Liege on. I think I put him in midfielder training as well. I don't know if he'll do it. Here we go. That's it. We've got it. Belgian Cup is ours. We've completed the domestic clean sweep. The domestic treble of the Belgian Super Cup, the League and the Belgian Cup. Isaac picked up man of match from right back. He's had a good season, 10 assists on right back. Oh, wonderful. Right, that's good. So now, we'll celebrate. We'll celebrate winning the league. We'll probably have a bus tour around. How many were there in the National Stadium? 45,000. 49,000. Lovely, yeah, alright. Well, that wasn't long enough for a video, so we'll come back and do the Belgian Super Cup and hopefully early days of the next European campaign, which fingers crossed will be a lot better than last year's. Might be back in a bit. I thought, in keeping with the cup-based theme now, I'd do a little practice cup with European greats who maybe are fallen on harder times now as kind of a little test to practice in Europe. So we've got Ajax and Benfica in there. 8,000 showed up to watch that. Oh, they signed Gregor van Dijk. He's a good one. Oh, paid over the odds for him though. So that means I've got Sampdoria next. So yeah, we still have to... I've given new contracts. Let's cheer up Everington. Yeah, so Everington's come in. Who else? We've got Hadzim Hamadovic coming a bit later on. Other than that, there's not a lot of change. We're just hopefully going to build on what we've got. I'm going to play Weston and Dye together. We're throwing away Superstition. They're the best 2 centre-backs they're going to play. I won't play Everington yet, as he's not happy. Brozek. I think it's the same team as the cup final from last. I'll play my strongest team, but then I'll substitute everyone at half-time to try and get more football in the legs. Gumps Pedersen had a decent season on loan. It looks quite good now he's back. So Blondell, side, Mexes, Radoy. Voldenkov. Right, let's go. Let's see what we can do against Sampdoria. Those are giants of Italian football. Any European football practice we can get, it's got to be bonus. I wish I'd renamed the friendly competition something a bit witty or something, but I didn't think. Okay, I've just been professional. No joking around. Maxim on fire. Yes, right. We're looking good. We're looking good to lift or make the final of the first ever CM Cup. Wonder if there's much interest. Intrigued if we can beat the Ajax attendance. No, 8th. Oh well. I guess that means we'll get a good show in the final. Okay, only 4,000 came out for this, when 8,000 came for Benfica, Ajax. Didn't mean to do that. Fresh legs. We can risk this now as well. I think now we're 3-0 up. Radoy. Who's more tired out of you two? Exactly the same. Oh no. Oh, what have I done? Oh, forget it. Doesn't matter. And Dye played 90 minutes. I've played at left back for a little while. Just about getting the game time in their legs. So, Liege. I don't think I was playing him much towards the end of last season. He's still happy enough. That's good. It's tough to keep a big squad happy. Right, that's lovely. That's a good sign of things to come. We're into the final of the CM Cup, where we will play Ajax. We've got either Shakhtar or Skonto in the... What's that doing, Benfica? Any much interest in that? Yeah, more than in my game still. Well, here we go. Let's play everyone else again. It's basically want to get football in everybody, even if it's a small amount. Hargreaves aside. Brozak needs to come off. Kieran. Change the defence round. Duffy. You. Radoy. And yes. I know it's a bold move, but we're not even the home team. It's our cup. Toe, good start. Oof, sides off. Let's get Hargreaves back in. I sold Hakan Mild in the summer. He's old and third choice. Also sold Kennedy. He went to Copenhagen. I wasn't giving him any games. And Palacios went to Bordeaux. All older fringe, or just fringe we don't like. I didn't never that into Kennedy B. So let's make the changes. Some of these subs are lucky they're going to get more football than others. And Dye actually not going to bring on because he played 90 minutes last week. That'll do. Oh, how many came? 7,100. That Ajax Benfica game was obviously the real big draw of the tournament. I'm not much interested in the rest of it. What against? Yeah, he's definitely going to be on the fringes of the first team this season. Especially depending on how Everington settles. His stats look good. We can get him on a contract he's happy with. The reason for that is because I did the month-to-month thing to sign him. That's why it's a bit funny around his contract. I better own up. So there you go, we've won the first ever CM Cup. That's our first European silverware. It's a bit like the Audi Cup or the Emirates Cup. It's meaningless, but it's given us some European action, some games against European heavyweights. I think could prove useful. Useful. Right, Belgian Super Cup up next, and then some Champions League qualifiers. Right, here we are, looking to get our third Belgian Super Cup on the spin. Or is it fourth? Yeah, it'll be third. We're at home. Gonna pick the classic first thing from Adrian's not fully fit, so it's going to be this fella at left back, Isaac, Weston and I've now got faith in as a solid centre back pairing. Etherington's cheered up now, so I'm going to give him a go on the left. Brozek continuing on the right. Agahawa through the middle, next to Hargreaves. Nikiri Ferenko and Maxim. Samba on the bench. Lee Chun-Soo. Cernak. Kerr. Goalie. Adrian and Mexis on the bench. Looks pretty solid to me. Hoping Everington settles straight in. He gets bloody good. He can get a lot of assists as well if he gets on a run. Right, nice start. We did I say that? We've got Shakhtar. Shakhtar beat Skonto. So we've got 3 Shakhtar old boys in the team. In Agahawa, Undai and Okoronkwo. Oh, we've conceded. But yeah, considering we've signed all their best players, we should be able to roll them over and make it into the group stage where we're really going to start making waves. What's happened? Nothing bad. They've just scored with their only chance. I'm sure we'll make a few more. Brozek not having the game of his life out there. Let's get him off. Give him another couple of minutes. Let's get him off. Oh, he's improved a bit. Let's get Richardson on. No, I don't have him on the bench. Just get Cernak on. Everyone else is all right. Maybe Agahawa. Well, give it 80 minutes. We'll make a couple more changes. Oh, Voldenhoff. Right, that'll do. Oof. Kerr and I think I'm going to bring Lee Chun-Soo on for Everington. I'm trying to train him to play on left midfield, so giving him a bit of game time there can't hurt. Nikiri Ferenko, yes. Almost substituted him as well. And it was Maxim that laid it on. Brilliant. Right, wrap that up nicely. And here we have it. Well done, lads. Third Belgian Super Cup. Do we get anyone pleased with that? No, no one cares. It's not a proper thing, but it's a good sign. Right, what's next? 4 days till we play Shakhtar. Big time. Lovely stuff. Right, so today the big Shakhtar game. Adrian got to come back in because that other dude I didn't put in the European squad. And West is suspended, so that gives Mexis a chance to make a statement. Just switch them around for the feet purposes. I think I'll leave Everington in. I may play Richardson ahead of Brozek. I don't think so. 1-7 is not exactly good enough reason to drop someone. So Pearson, oh no, I better put Richardson and Radoy onto the, but no, Mr. Versatile onto the bench. So yeah, the three Shakhtar boys are playing. Let's see how we go. This is the away leg up first. And we've made a strong start. Very strong start. Brozek put 2 assists in as well. Obviously knew he wasn't quite there last week. He's changed his tune. Well, yeah, we've got 1 foot in the group stage now. Particularly pleasing with a potential banana skin. We've never had any of the real poor teams. Sturmgart, right, I'm going to bring Brozakov now because he's down into the 70%. And I'm going to bring Mexes off because he's booked and playing a 6. Oh yeah, off the bench. Right, this is more like it. No, 1 conceded. Oh, did someone get injured? Oh, it's one of their players. I'll make a sub anyway. Get Samba on. Disappointing to concede, but you know, it's 4-1 win still. And that'll be that. We're there. We've made it. Well, we're not made it yet, but so we've got 2 league games, which I'll whiz through now, and then we'll end the video, hopefully, with the group for the Champions League. See what we've got to face as we rebirth in Europe for the second time. The second leg, bit of formality. I played a weak team at Charleroi and got away with it, and then did the same at home to Genk, and then got punished by conceding a late goal. So I may have to just buck my ideas up in the league, but I don't think it'll come to that. I think I'll just play my first team all the time now. I was just trying to get everyone to get off the mark games-wise. So let's pick this best team. I'm going to actually give Kerr a start. I think I've been a bit tight on him. Brozek's back in. Kerr, yeah, Etherington doesn't have to play every week. Hargreaves, Nikufarenko and Maxim. Samba on the bench. Right, left, centre. Defensive midfielder, defender. No, Mister. But Saeed instead of Mexi. Mexi's not been playing great. Right, here we go. Shouldn't be too tricky. And then we'll see who we get in our group. And then we'll call that a day. Yeah, a bit annoyed at myself with that slip up against Genk. Particularly, I was thinking, like, when it was 1-1 at like 70 minutes, I was thinking, I've made a mistake here. Then to go ahead, but then still throw it away. Pen, Maxim, excellent. But yeah, it's only 1 game in a long season. We'll bounce back from that. Learn from our mistakes. Undersoil heating's been installed at the stadium over the summer as well, so that's good news. No more postponements. We've packed it out as well. Another penalty, excellent. Dear mate, oh mate. Maxim hat-trick. This is more like it. This isn't a statement of intent after winning the CM Cup to come out and I've got to leave Brozek on, I think. To come out and dominate in this fashion. Bringing off all the yeah, that's, you know, as a nod to Shakhtar, I'll bring off all their ex-players in one go. Right, great result. Right, who didn't any shocks in the qualifying? Milan are out. They lost to Copenhagen over 2 legs. Galatasaray put Valencia out. Liverpool scraped by against HJK. They lost at home. Yeah. God, madness. They got through. Rangers put Red Star out. Schalke just by Shakhtar. Sturm Graz finally in. Leeds through, but took a pace in away at Steaua. Well, let's see who we get. Dortmund, Juventus, PSV. Brilliant. Why do I bother? Well, PSV, we know. Well, just... Oh, okay. Well, if we're going to do any good in general, then this will be a good... This will show us, won't it? You know, if we top this group, then we'll know we've got a chance to go on and win it. So, yeah, all right. Well, we'll see that next time. We'll see how we go. In what order do we play? So the first game's away at Dortmund. But then these 2 home games. Okay, so... Yeah, all right. We need to win both of those if we're going to be any good. We probably won't. But thanks for watching. What a shame. It must be to do with the coefficient that we get such tough draws every time. We must be a bottom seed. Is there a way of seeing the seedings? You can see the coefficient with the 13th best. But you know, we're climbing up on... we're getting close to Greece. How to Norway? Ah, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, alright. Thanks for watching. We're going to take these teams apart next time. Don't you worry.